Hi, my name is Jana. We came here originally because of when we first visited here, I very strongly felt the Holy Spirit, and it was through the music. It was really the music that drew me in. And I am often asked, how did it happen? How did I get saved? How do you move somebody from an atheist faith to the Christian faith? And the answer is, it can be a journey. I was born and raised in Germany, in East Germany, and I have been raised in this atheist faith, my entire life. I was raised to also believe that, Cinderella and the story of Jesus and Little Red Riding Hood, all just fairy tales. They all go together. They were all bunched together. Looking at the world and the creation, right? It takes more faith for me to believe that it's all just random and just mutations and evolution and things like that, that it came from nothing. It takes more faith for me to believe that than to believe that it was created by an intelligent creator. After I was saved, I was away from home. I was in the US at that time, and I called home and I called my grandmother, and I told her, I'm a Christian. I believe. I found faith, and I'm so excited. And my grandmother said, my child, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry you're sick, and just come on home, and you're gonna be well again. One of the first seeds that were sown into my heart were at a camp, just a few days, a few nights, for all those atheist kids that lived right where I lived, and they made it a fun experience. I don't remember an altar call. I don't think that they were there to just say, okay, if you just believe in this Jesus that you've never really heard of before, and then you're saved, and then your life is going to be completely different. I don't think that was the idea. It was more to sow the seed. It opened my heart a little bit, and it expanded. It added to what I already believed with atheism that I didn't fully believe, but it kind of helped expand, I guess, my horizon. When I came to the US, I was 17, and I had this amazing host mother who took me in for a year, and she took me to her church, and it was the Baxley, Georgia Church of God. And it was my very first time in church in the US, and I loved it. It was so great. There were people dancing, there were flags, there was music, just incredible music. I couldn't wait to come to the US and experience the American kind of service, right, that you see on TV. But coming from a logical kind of background where everything had to be explained and you got to be able to see everything, of course doubts come in, and you go, well, was it really the Holy Spirit, or was it more of a emotional kind of feeling? And so it was still difficult for me to just say, Jesus, come into my heart, because I wasn't really sure if Jesus really existed. And then the last most important seed that was sown was a church director of different church. It was a Methodist church, and it was a Spirit-filled Methodist church. Beautiful, beautiful church, beautiful person. She offered to teach me how to sight read music, and while she was teaching me how to sight read music, she also taught me about God, right? She took that opportunity, she answered all of my questions, she shared her faith with me, and all the music that she loved, and music has always drawn me into church. And so to me that was very special, and it was a very important point in my journey. And I asked her, what do you want as payment for teaching me how to sight read music? And she said, well, what I need you to do is I need you to come in and sing in our Christmas cantata. I did, and I was already singing for the Church of God Christmas choir as well. Both choirs let me sing while I was a non-believer. Because of those two Christmas concerts back to back, I got a double helping of Holy Spirit experiences, and they were very special. And and on the second one, at the end of the second one, we did shout to the Lord, and Holy Spirit was so strong, and I just knew in my heart and my spirit and my soul in my mind that that it was all real, and that was the moment that I asked Jesus to come into my heart.